pick up your copy of Big Chungus for PlayStation 4. You can also pick it up on Xbox One or play Super Smash Chungus on the Nintendo Switch X 2005 16.2 system console thing. Big Chungus! Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to 2019, the first episode we're going to upload, of course, of this Scribblenauts Unlimited Object Editor Commentary Series. Yes, I am your guide, Dr. Kendo. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Anyway, we're going to be creating Big Chungus here in this game. So, ladies and gentlemen, got the body and the head object on screen right now. That's obviously, if you are new to the game Scribblenauts Unlimited, not how it always looks. You know, when you're editing things, you just do one at a time. But here on screen in post-production for these purposes, we're going to do both of them at the same time so that it moves a little bit quicker. Cicalia was our source object. We're also taking the arm, the back arm of it. So if you're seeing there on the left side of the screen, why in the world we would remove the arms and then keep them again, it's actually because you want the arms to be a little bit bigger than the default Cicalia's arms are when you first start out with it as a source object. Source object can also be known as your starting object. But we also wanted to add the receiver gloves painted all the way white there. And so just in case you want your Big Chungus to be able to hold any items or anything like that, you're gonna, of course, need the grid for the space of the arms, in essence, to be bigger. And so we do have the little double chins, I guess, made with cuttlefish arm pieces and whatnot. Now on the head side over on the right, we had a cowpea kind of as that white muzzle snout area with the main fish. There's like a side fin of the main fish for the nose, as well as the eyelids coming up over the eyes, which are goldfish right now, the bottom fin of a goldfish, and it's painted white. And you can also do the pupil with that same goldfish fin as well. A pom-pom painted all the way white was the fur kind of going to the left side of that arm. It would be to our left, I should say. As it's all coming together, everything else you can see on screen, because look at what's going on right now with the main screen here. It says properties. That's because we're in the properties editor where we can edit health and other sorts of just kind of behind the scenes, mostly aspects of your character that you are creating. So this is where I like to read background information and fun facts whenever we get to this part of the video. So here we go. Essentially a fat Bugs Bunny from Wabbit Twubble back in 1941. Big Chungus is often presented as a PlayStation 4 game with that image, and sometimes the phrase Big Chungus. It seems the word Chungus was coined by Jim Sterling, video game journalist, a few years before this meme really became popular. It also seems like after it was posted on Reddit, a somewhat clueless mom even asked a GameStop employee if they had Big Chungus for PS4 in stock, kind of like the Battletoads trend. The Big Chungus meme has obviously risen in popularity since then, with many iterations, sequels, videos, and all of that, posting new variations of it everywhere. I actually think that this has been a really fun creation to make, and we've made several memes in the past. Up until now, my favorite was actually the Ugandan Knuckles, as far as creating here in Scribblenauts Unlimited, but please let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite in the memes category? If you're new, of course, feel free to subscribe if you like this kind of content, and join the conversation in the comment section here, or even join our Discord, link in the description. So right there, we actually noticed, of course, the Big Chungus head is not really aligned properly. We actually need to maybe make it one notch bigger, so we'll increase the size a little bit, or you can decrease the body size if you want to, but either way, kind of match those up a little bit better. But then when we edit the body object right here of our Big Chungus, we can turn on these green grids over on the left side. There's that panel of buttons and things you can use. Top right button has that Maxwell head with a banana and a wheel and dotted lines all around that. That turns on the green grids. You can move the head grid down or up, wherever you need it to go. Kind of for your head, we needed to move it down, and so here we can see on this level, there was this manticore already here. Let's get rid of it, shall we? Big Chungus PS4, let's do this. And hostile, we're gonna turn that manticore hostile. Boom, Big Chungus coming in with some major hits. Big Chungus, humongous hits, taking that fungus to its blunderous, thunderous defeat of that manticore. So let's see. Actually, you know what, we could probably do good just to get a good look at this character and some other things you can do with it, of course, here in Scribblenauts. One thing, you know, you can ride it. That's, I guess, another thing. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. You, of course, need to do that in your scripting. Under the equipment tab, you would have to check off that it can be sat upon if you want to ride it. And so we did actually have the choice where we could make it move like its feet instead of hovering like that, but I have seen some YouTube videos that were hilarious, by the way. There's our Ugandan Uganda Knuckles. We're gonna have a meme showdown, ladies and gentlemen, sending them to battle. As I was saying, we have ours hovering, so the Cicalia actually really good for the hovering if you want it to hover without really moving up and down. Like, the motions are really good, I think, for the Cicalia if you just want it to move like this. You don't have to. You could just totally start out with any kind of like human or humanoid and do the exact same design. Now, I'm trying to get rid of these fingers and I forgot. The Uganda Knuckles is just going to create more. That was one of the scripts we had. It's like, do you know the way? Well, he's going to be pointing to the way with all those white little fingers that spawn. We should just leave them on the battlefield because they're just going to keep coming as we make these memes. Face off in a Scribblenauts battle right here, unofficially. Maybe we should have an entirely separate episode. What do you guys think down in the comments? Let me know. Should we have a battle of the memes? Who was the best meme? Big Chungus is going to be coming in with a victory right there. Uganda Knuckles' head amidst all of those little white fingers. Another example of a meme, like I'm losing the head right here, is the Whoa Crash Bandicoot. So the Whoa meme versus Chungus. Who is going to take the victory? Let's make one of them hostile with this adjective right here. Boom, Big Chungus at it. Whoa is at it. It looks like actually they are somewhat evenly matched as they are each throwing their projectiles. It looks like Big Chungus gonna come in for the victory. This is the most extreme PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and MySpace Flash game out there on the market, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta pick it up. And the only way to get your copy is to subscribe to Dr. Kendo Commentaries. Got some big things in store for 2019. I can already feel it. Some of them are already planned, some of them aren't. And join the Discord. What do you guys also want to see next? Shout out to Born to Lose 91, that channel, for being a member for the past month. We upload every Sunday, sometimes more, so I will catch you guys on the next vid. And thanks for viewing.
Down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives as a spectacle.